Join us on another adventure where the weather went from
what a day
to this.
Whew, well, here's that snow coming in now.
And then back again.
Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Douglas.
I'm Alistair and this is the Highland Hikers. So, if you watched last week's video, you will have seen that we were in Loch Quoich region of kind of northwest Scotland. Would you say this northwest?
Yes, northwest, yes.
And as promised, we are out again bagging another couple of the Munros round about this area. And what a day.
Oh yes, I mean, we were just trying to think how to describe today's day. I'm going to say it is splendiferous.
Oh gosh, just making up words now.
No, that is 100% a word.
You've just googled that, haven't you?
No, I've not googled that.
No,
I
yeah,
have no
okay.
signal right now, so cannot Google things.
Okay.
Which is why I'm going to struggle to pronounce the hill names that we're doing, because we've not been able to listen to the Loch Highlands pronunciation.
Right.
But I believe it's Gleouraich and Spidean Mialach or something like that. Right?
Okay.
So yeah, no, it looks like a good walk, but 11.5k, about 1100 meters of ascent. So 5 to 7 hours again, as per yesterday's walk, but it's a shorter walk, but more ascent. But apparently we have an excellent stalkers path the whole way. So we've ditched the gators, no bogs, looking forward to a great day.
Yes. We say that, there is a caveat. The forecast says at 1 o'clock it's going to start snowing.
I'll be fine.
And like, you know, look around.
I know. Got all the clear blue skies. Where is that snow going to come from? Who knows, but let's see.
Yeah, keep watching and see if the snow does come in, because I think that'll make for an interesting thing. One last thing, Duke's pointed out, right down the end of the loch here, how beautiful do those mountains look?
That is a cracking view down there.
Splendiferous.
Yeah.
Splendiferous. Right, we shall see you further up the hill.
Oh dear. Oh.
So we are a good way up the first Munro. Fairly steep ascent at the beginning, then it levelled out quite nicely, although probably a bit of a gradual ascent.
Yes.
And now we're facing probably the steepest part, I think.
It doesn't look too bad though. I don't think it's as steep as yesterday was.
You don't think so?
No.
This feels longer though. Feels like a longer...
Maybe.
Fair, we'll see how it goes, but the views all the way up here are spectacular. Or splendiferous, I should say.
Yes.
Dukes has spotted a few Munros, or areas further back, haven't you?
Yeah, so to the south of us, you've got a good view of Gleouraich, which we did yesterday. But over in that direction, you've also got some more Munros. They're the Loch Quoich Munros, so you would do them from the south. So it's one loch further down. So that's quite they're actually quite remote ones. It's a long drive in along Loch Quoich, and then you're probably sort of wild camping at the end of that road, and you've got, I think, at least 2 days worth of hiking to get those Munros in there. Well, it's like 2 separate walks, so you'd like pitch your tent at the base and then do them as separate walks.
Interesting. They're still bathed in sun. The cloud has started coming over. Still fairly bright, we've still got our sunglasses on, but we are curious to see how the weather develops today. It doesn't look like snow yet.
No.
But this one does have quite a good dusting of snow on the top.
Yes.
So I'm going to see how that goes. So we have made it to the summit of our first Munro today.
Yes, we have.
It's been a very steep ascent, hasn't it?
Yeah, the first bit coming off the roadside was quite steep. Then we had the gradual bit, but that last ascent, that was very steep.
Yeah.
And the path was pretty much gone at that point, so I was just kind of ploughing your way up the heather, then a bit of snow, and then some boulder fields as well. So it's only just until you get to this final ridge at the top the path reappears and it's steadier going again.
We were kind of heading up and we're like, this is the way, and then we got to a point and went, oh, that's over there, so like heading over to it. But what a view up here. This fairly dramatic scenery here. Behind the camera, it's like straight down, you know, you don't want to stray that way from the shelter.
No, and I believe as well over there, I'm sure Alistair will cut to this, I'm pretty sure we are seeing the South Glenshiel Ridge, which is one of the easiest ways to get a whole bunch of Munros in one go. 7 Munros you can get from doing that. And it's only about a 9-hour hike to do that. I say only about 9 hours, but like once you're up on that ridge, there's not much ascent and descent on it. Like some of them you're like, is this really another Munro we've got to? But yes, 7 Munros you get there.
We've been keeping an eye on the clouds, just having a peek right now. Where is it? The Ben, right behind us there. Still cloud free. There's some more just to the north of that, got a wee bit of cloud in it. But I know it's cloudy over the top, but we were more wondering whether we're going to get this snow or not. It hasn't materialised yet. Don't know, we'll see, we'll keep our fingers crossed. But just now we can see far and wide, it's absolutely spectacular. Or, what did you say? Splendiferous. Splendiferous.
And speaking of splendiferous, we're at a summit. So is it summit snack time?
It is. So
is it me first today?
It's you first, but I think I'm gonna go first because yeah.
Okay.
I'm.
On you go then.
Right. So I have.
What is that's tiny? What?
I've got some caramel shortcake, which I bought from a farm shop on the way home when I was down in England for work, and let me tell you, I've had some of this already. This taste-wise is tremendous. It doesn't look a lot.
What I would like to know is, where's the second piece of it?
Right,
well, should I get mine out then?
Yes, Dougie's...
I mean, so sorry, just for reference, this is what you brought, right? This is what I have.
Oh wow.
So, what is in here, you ask?
What is that? It's like a yum yum.
It is a fudge yum yum. 2 fudge yum yums, in fact. So...
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, and this is quite heavy. Like, feel the weight of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that one for this summit, one for the next one then?
I mean, we could each have half of one just now and then half of the other one at the next summit, perhaps.
I can't really half that.
I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Well, there's a lot of yum yum here, so yeah.
All I'm going to say is I'll make up for it tomorrow.
Okay.
I've got a good one for the next one.
Cool.
Didn't want to bring it today because my backpack's fairly full.
Yes.
So tomorrow, on tomorrow's hike, yeah, have a wee look for that one. But yeah, give us a wee comment.
Yes.
Whether the what is it, toffee, fudge?
Fudge
Yum Yum, or the pretty much like farm shop homemade caramel shortcake is the one for you.
We are now down at the Mialach between the two Munros. We had a nice wee walk along the ridge there. Alistair was getting a wee bit shaky legs because it was quite near the edge, but you were okay, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, like, just saying, you know, a metre over and then you're a goner, kind of effort, you know.
Well, just don't go that metre over and you're fine. But so we're heading up. We've got our ascent up to Gleouraich behind us now. And it looks quite steep at points, certainly, but I think we hear there's a good path on the way. We just passed a couple of folk that are heading the opposite direction. Woo! And they said, good path, but steep, so should be okay.
It's starting to get windy.
Yeah.
Right, let's get up this wee bit, go on to the second summit, and then enjoy the views from there as well.
Sounds good.
Woo! Take one look behind us there, and we can see that snow, or at least rain coming in, along with this far more intense wind than we expected today. Seems like it's going to be a race to the summit.
Well, here's that snow coming in now. It's kind of a weird powdery type snow, not quite hail, but you can certainly feel it. But it's not very heavy per se or wet. It's quite light, but it stings when it hits your face. Hopefully it's a short shower and we'll pass, and then we can get some clear skies again, but let's see how it goes. This is the tallest of the three.
What three?
The four around Loch Quoich. Why did I say 1034? I think that's what we said.
1033?
4.
I thought you said 33. Right, hurry up, because my battery's just gone down.
4! This is 1035 and this says 1034.
Yeah. So I said 1034.
No, you said 3.
So we've made it to the second summit. The views have opened up. The snow has mostly gone. The cloud level has come down a bit, but we are out of the clouds here.
Yes.
And on the highest of the 4 Munros that we intend to do, well, that we have done and intend to do this weekend.
Yes, we are on Gleouraich, and it's the only one out of that 4 that's over 1,000 metres, standing tall at 1,000 and either 34 or 35, depending on which source you look at.
Nice. But it's pretty chilly.
Aye.
The snow was very stingy, like we said earlier, but it did clear when we got to what we thought was the summit.
Yes.
So we got up to this, we made the main ascent from the Mialach, and we're like, right, summit's just up there.
Aye.
Then, just as we kind of crested that bit, we're like, oh, look at that Munro over there. That'll be the one we're doing tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And then, about 20 yards later, we realised, no, that's the one we're doing today.
Yes.
So,
over there is the one we're doing tomorrow.
yeah.
Which makes sense, because this one would be far too close for it to be another Munro, so there we go.
Yeah. So, yeah, silly mistakes, but
yes.
hey-ho. I think we're going this way after this.
Yes, we are going that way.
Heading down that way to finish off the loop. It's all
downhill from here.
Downhill from here, and I think we'll get to warm up a wee bit.
I hope so. Aye, get out of the wind, maybe have another sandwich, and then we'll head down.
I say warm up, but I'm actually alright.
Yeah, it's not
my
too
hand's
bad.
getting cold holding this camera,
Yes.
mind you, but you know, you're tucked away there. So right, she'll see you in a wee bit.
Well, we are now approaching the end of the walk, so we thought it was time to say our farewells to you from here.
The the descent from the second Munro, described as an excellent stalker's path. Douglas?
I can confirm it is indeed an excellent stalker's path. It's been a very easy descent so far, and it looks like it will continue to be so as we head back down to the loch. Yeah.
We were debating, or we were chatting about it, saying, do you think it would be easier doing this clockwise? You said you'd rather have an easier descent and a harder ascent.
Yes.
So that it's a wee bit easier on your knees.
Yeah,
so,
get the tough bit out of the way to begin with, and then you've got an easier descent. You're not having to worry about impacting your knees on every step, and this path is perfect for that.
Yeah, but if you do prefer like an easier ascent and then having a pretty steep descent, then yeah, feel free to crack on with this one clockwise. I think it would be fairly straightforward getting up at least to the first Munro.
Yeah, definitely.
But yes, we have now completed our second of 3 days, so check back with us again soon, and we shall see you on another hike.